Hey, what's going on YouTube? Just wanted to get on the mic and talk to you guys today about something that's been kind of on my mind. So recently I just finished watching Squid Game, and I've also finished watching Don Don. Two very great shows. I really enjoyed my time with Don Don. I've been hearing about it a lot when it comes to the fans from who are enjoying the manga series, and the anime was highly anticipated, and for a very good reason, because it was insanely good. There was a lot of controversy around the anime, though. Honestly, a lot of this controversy can be avoided if you just not venture in certain corners of the internet, or just don't have the internet, period. But unfortunately for me, I usually keep tabs on Twitter, Blue Sky, Reddit, and stuff like that, just to see what other anime fans are talking about. So unfortunately, I have to expose myself to some very annoying people. I haven't experienced anything myself firsthand. I've just, I usually like to sit back and observe. You know what I'm saying? So with the Don controversy and stuff like that, it's not really with the anime itself, but really with the fandom. There was this YouTuber called Chibi Reviews, and he was doxxed for like a tweet that he made. It was like, oh, Don was crazy for this, or like the animators went crazy on this and stuff like that. And people like to throw around words like, can I even say this on YouTube? I guess I have to say it, PDF file. I really don't like saying that term because I feel like it kind of diminishes the severity and the weight of, you know what I'm talking about. But unfortunately, I guess we can't say those things. I really wish things were different. But yeah. People throw around terms like that, and a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I find it very weird how people try to gatekeep things, and made me think. I feel like a lot of these fandoms are the reason why people kind of steer away from certain anime, especially when it comes to anime that's kind of outside the mainstream. I feel like Dandadan is making itself within the mainstream. It came at the right time. After when JJK is on its break between season 2 and season 3, there's a new anime that people want to watch, and I think that anime was Don. Now, I think that people go a little bit too overboard when it comes to gatekeeping within this space, and I think it's hurting more than like that, and I really don't understand. And I'm pretty sure he's not the only one. I'm pretty sure other people have probably been targeted by anime fans, and I don't really see a reason why. Like, we're all fans of the same thing. This is something that people used to get bullied over. This is something people used to get actually people still get ridiculed over watching anime, like in manga and stuff like that. It's a little bit more mainstream now, but back then it was a serious issue. Like, you couldn't like these things openly, and it really affected people because they couldn't be themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel like gatekeeping the space, it's not doing anything. I don't get it. So if you're a viewer if you're an anime fan and stuff like that, if you want to get into anime, or like, let's say if you're already into anime, right, and you want to get into another one, do not let fan bases steer you away. Do not let fan bases like pretty much dictate how you feel about things. Don't let anyone dictate how you feel about things. It's okay to change your mind on something. It's okay to be influenced by someone, perhaps, but I strongly encourage you guys to practice your own critical thinking skills, and practice trusting yourself, trusting your decision making, and your thoughts on certain things, instead of just adopting other beliefs that people tell you. Please form your own opinions. I am begging you guys to please form your own opinions. And I was like this too. I used to be someone who, like, pretty much all of my opinions, all of my beliefs and stuff like that were dictated by others. It wasn't really my own thoughts. It wasn't really my own feelings, and I didn't really understand that until I realized it myself. there was also other people that pointed out too. You know, people that I didn't. They were saying stuff that I didn't want to hear, but I needed to hear it because it was true. But yeah, I see this all the time. You know, I'm in the video game landscape, and I see this with Pokemon. I see this with Sonic. I've saw this with Smash Brothers, Elden Ring, and other From Software games. You know, where people say, "Oh yeah, I'm really into this thing," but I don't know, the fan base is kind of crazy, or they see something from the fan base and they kind of just like, I don't know if I want to watch that. Yeah, I've even seen this. Let me give another anime for example, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You know, a lot of people are reluctant to get into it because, you know, either the fan base or, you know, people just haven't really shed a good light on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and that's perfectly fine. I mean, you can watch whatever the fuck you want, honestly. But I think it is unfortunate how so many people today don't really allow themselves to be themselves. A lot of people don't really trust their own opinions. It's just, oh, let me get this opinion from this YouTuber and stuff like that. And I guess you could say that I'm the one that's doing that. That I'm just telling you to adopt my beliefs, and I'm telling you guys right now that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to encourage you guys to pretty much trust your own mind, follow your own instincts and shit like that. But yeah, moral of the story is, you know, I just think fandom should stop gatekeeping. It's not gonna stop, but it's just a personal wish of mine. Like, if the world was perfect, we wouldn't have gatekeeping fans. If the world was perfect, we wouldn't let fandoms ruin shit for us. I don't know if it's because I've been down in the real world. I don't know if it's because I live life a little bit. I'm in my mid-20s, guys. I worked a bunch of different jobs, met a bunch of different people. I met a lot of good people, but I also met even more bad people. I worked at retail, I worked in the airport. It's yeah, a lot of stuff online doesn't really like phase me. And when it comes to people telling me what I should think, I'm like, who the fuck are you to tell me? You know what I'm saying? I guess I've sort of developed a thick skin when it comes to that sort of stuff. So I mean, I encourage you guys to develop that thick skin too. You don't have to really go through the same shit that I went through, but you know, I encourage you guys to practice, you know, just trusting your own mind. And yeah, that's about all I gotta say. This is kind of a little rant video and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to make more videos like this where I pretty much go off the dome. Cause usually I like to do outlines and like a script and shit like that. But you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I just wanted to get on and talk. So yeah, next video should be out in a couple more days. So make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.